So how's the housing market post-COVID? That is a great question. And honestly, it did not hurt the housing market much at all. You see, from the start of the stay-home order, we were not allowed to go view homes in person at all. So from about mid-March to May 7th, we were not allowed inside of anyone else's homes. So if you wanted to buy a house, you had to do so from pictures or videos only. You could not step foot inside the home that you're about to buy. So some buyers put their search on pause, while other buyers continued their search and continued making offers. They just made their offers contingent, or they insisted on being able to see the home before the sale was finalized, which is completely understandable. But that is why there was such an insane amount of closings the second week of May. As soon as we were allowed back into people's homes, the buyers went inside, took a look, and boom, finalized the sale. So while COVID may have paused maybe half of the market, it definitely did not stop it. It actually increased it. Because just as there was a ton of sales that went through the first week, there was also a ton of houses that came on the market. Now, some sellers placed their house for sale during the pandemic, but most sellers waited. So there was a huge influx of houses that came on the market during that first week. But guess what? It is still a seller's market, because guess what came back even stronger than sellers? Buyers. Any buyers that had paused their search during the stay-home order are now looking, and spring is already such a huge popular time for buying houses. So where we would have had, let's say, 1,000 buyers per month, we now have 3,000 in 1 month. And prices are still very high. It is still a very strong seller's market because of the inventory. We have way more buyers than we do sellers. So now is a great time to sell. But mortgage rates are also low, at a historically insane low. Seriously, if you haven't watched this video here where I talk about it, since the start of mortgages, the rates have never been this low. So it is a great time to buy, but only if you are ready. Now, you could wait a year or two, hoping that the market drops and the prices go down, but if the prices drop, the mortgage rates will likely go up. And this will give you a smaller price range that is available to you. Now, another thing to think about is that if you rent for a year or two waiting to buy your house, that's 1 or 2 years worth of rent that you are paying off someone else's mortgage instead of your own. And there's also a lot of tax bonuses to owning your own home. So that's 1 or 2 years that you would be missing out on all of that. So if you're ready to buy, now is always a great time to buy. If you're not ready to buy, don't worry about the market. The option of buying now or waiting has way more to do with your personal situation than it does with whatever the market is doing. Because once you are ready, you need to act very quickly. It is a strong seller's market. So there are a lot of buyers looking for the same few homes. So you need to be very quick. You need to provide high and very strong offers, and try to not ask for any seller concessions right now, if possible. You need to not only be competitive, but you need to be very creative in your offers so you can outbeat all the other buyers going for that home, but also make sure that you're not overpaying for that home. Now, Mishta is still available right now and has been this entire time, and they do more than just first-time home buyers. So they're a great option to look at regardless of your situation, and if it's not an option, they'll just tell you no. But there's a lot of other programs out there that can possibly help you. So call me or message me with any of your concerns or questions. Whatever it is, we can figure it out. And it may not be right away, but if you start now, you are that much closer. Now, I do plan on sending out an email with market updates. This will only be 2 or 3 times a year, so I will not bombard you with emails. But if you're interested, just send me your email address, and I will make sure that you get a market update of your specific area. Or if you're interested in a different area, make sure you let me know so I know that you are getting the correct market update. Stay happy, stay healthy, and trust your realtor.